Hello everyone. Today I am going to show you, I'm going to be outside the box with my new Grand Marquise diamond press. And I just wanted to show you, I'm going to do a simple sympathy card, and I'm going to use from the box the flowers and these two sets of leaves. So first I'm going to lay this over here. I cut several out already just to show you. And I'm going to make a 5x7 card. I cut this out at 4 3/4 by 6 3/4 so that I have just a little margin. And I just want to make a simple sympathy card to show you that you can use the dies and the 3D embossing folder. I'm going to use the peonies, and what I'm going to do first is I'm going to put this in here and kind of line it up to what I feel that I want the pattern to look like. I just want to have it run off a little bit because I'm going to be placing flowers. So now remember, they said insert this end first. So this is, I've never done the 3Ds, well, with it open, and I tried it and it works really beautiful. I love the way this cranks. And I did not miss my paper, and just want to show how beautiful it's perfect. The 3D Diamond Press did a remarkable job. I hope they bring more 3D folders, because this is perfect. It does a great job. So now what I want to show you is, since I know these are poinsettias, but I wanted to give a different look to my poinsettias to add texture on. And basically, I'm just going to try figuring out how I want to lay these, that it adds a little texture. And I know they don't fit in here, but I'm telling you, it makes a world of difference when you go and put these with it. And it does already have embossing from it being cut out. But I wanted to show you the difference. And I know I'm just lining them up anywhere. Trying to line that one up with that there. They're going to be like laying all different ways. Some are going to, but leaves are not perfect. So this is just me experimenting, and I like to experiment. I always go outside the box, and I just want to show you that you can create a whole new look by doing this. Okay, so now it will just add texture where I need it. And maybe you won't like it, but you know, it's something different to do. And I'm going to show you it really, because flowers have different textures and everything. So I'm just going to swoop these down here. I don't know if I'm going to be using all of these. These are beautiful folders. I really, kudos to them for this. This is beautiful. Okay, and the next thing that I want to do is I want to use my inks here to emboss and layer. So I think, excuse me, I used the rose gold on this one here. I was thinking maybe I want to go with, maybe I'll go with rose gold again, because this was from another set when I first opened it up. Maybe I'll just do the rose gold again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my dauber, and I'm going to show you what when I used my dauber from before, I stuck it underneath. So I know where it's at and it matches. And I can store it that way because I have extra ones. And, okay, I decided to get my grippy mat. And I have mine cut to fit inside my stamper platform, my stamp press. Before I do this, what I'm going to do is changing my whole plan here. And the reason I keep this folder in is so it doesn't stay stuck on there. So I'm going to first stamp my sentiment. And I decided this was from the Ultimate Stamps. And just going to lay this right here, because I might have to like stamp this a couple of times. Before I start with that, I'm going to use the rose gold. And I'm just going to put it on. And the reason I have mine on a sticky mat is because it seems that it puts more pressure. I'm going to do it one more time, because it looks like it's a little faint at the one spot. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to peel this off. I'm going to put this to the side. And I'm going to take clear embossing powder. And sprinkle this on. Looks like it got it all. Put that back in the tub. And I'm going to get my heat gun to, this way it will dry the ink for me. And as soon as you see the change of the color, you move on. And it brightens it, and it gives it again an embossing look. Okay, you see how it looks now? And it like raises it. This ink is fantastic. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to set that off to the side. And I'm going to clean this off with a paper towel. And I'm going to spray mine with rubbing alcohol, because that's what I do to clean my stamps. Sometimes some of them, if they're water soluble, I use regular. So first I tap down, and then I brush across. I need to get one of them cleaners that they have, so I don't get sticky. And I'm just rubbing with my fingers to clean off the lint on it. Okay, so now my sticky mat is there. I stick my sticker back so I do not lose it. And what I was going to do is lay these all here on the sticky mat. And I want to make sure the embossing is facing up towards me. And I don't know if I'm going to use them all, but I just figured I'm going to try it. And like I said, these are very juicy. So I'm just going to go along the edge. Because I wanted a clean, simple card. And it picks up on the embossing on the card, or on the card stock, I should say. And I just think this is really cute. I'm just running little circles here, like rotating it. And I'm just going to go out and brush this. And I don't want to make these real dark, like some spots. I just want to go across like this. Just going over the top like. Like that. Okay. All right. I'm going to pick these off, let these dry a little bit, clean off my mat, and I will be right back with you. I just want to show you what they look like. I did want to show you too on your sticky mat. This is rubbing alcohol. It will not come clean with just water because of the water soluble, and it comes real clean to clean off your, so that way you know that if you do use your sticky mat, it will come clean that way. Now mine's marked up, mine does need cleaning, but that's how I clean up that. And then I put this back on because it becomes sticky as soon as you clean it off again. And that's my stamping press. I love this. Okay, so I put double-sided adhesive on here, and I want to make sure that it stays stuck. So I burnished it on the back so I can adhesive it to my card, onto the card stock. And remember, this is a 5x7, and this will really make a nice size for a sympathy card. And something clean and simple to do. Okay, so I just eyeball it up. I like a bigger margin, so having that 1/4 of an inch gives me a nice size margin. And the cardstock that I used here and to make my flowers is from Paper Studio. Okay, so make sure that I had that opening the correct way. And this I got from the scraps from Dollar Tree. They had packets of them. If you go in the craft section, they have these packets full. And I just go and look at what the sizes, you know, with different ones that I like. And I'm like, yeah, that I like. So I like the colors that were in this one. So basically what I'm going to try to do is cut this down a little. I don't know, am I in frame? Okay, I just want to make sure that I'm in frame because I'm always going off frame. And I don't want to cut it too close, but not too far away. And I want to use this to line up on there. So what I'm going to do is This is how I always do it. I just glue on and then cut around it to make sure that I have about the same margin. I'm going to have to get more glue. And I just glue it up. And I think it's going to make, with the green, and it has like that gold, rose gold. And I'm maybe going about 1/8 of an inch, as you can see around here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on my chopping block, because I can seem to get cut nicer with it and line it up that I'm straight. Okay. Ooh, something's going on now with the fire something. Ambulance. Might have to go in just a little bit more. And then take this one. I cut that a little crooked. Hang on. Just a hair crooked right there. Okay. I'm just lining it up to the edge here that I can. And that's how I usually get my papers. Now, I won't throw these away because I keep my scraps. And I know I want to put this up here. And then I'm going to lay out the leaves. I like to lay them out dry before I actually glue them down. Like this. And I want it to, so I'm going to like overlay it like this. Maybe bring this one here, like that. Tuck this one in here. And maybe go up here with this one. Maybe not so far up. Maybe bring this up a little bit like that. I just want this to go into the sentiment a little bit, because I'm going to keep it flat, because I think I'm going to put pearls in the center. I just don't know if I want to put that one in. I might. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to commit to is this, the sentiment. And you want to make sure that you have glue, because with the 3-dimensional, you got them crevices, and I just want to have the same amount of margin from here to there. Flatten this down. Pop these flowers up. Now I have an idea. And I'm definitely going to glue this one. I need my tweezers. And I'm just going to glue it. You know what? I'm going to take it this way so I can get glue on the end. Because with this being dimensional and that the background being dimensional, I have no idea where it's going to touch. So I just want to lay this one out here and poke down. And then this one I know is going to be up in here somewhere. And This is why I use my tweezers, so I can get more maneuver on the die cuts. I'll bring this one about right here. Because this one I want up in here like this, but not covering my sentiment. I want it more like this. Or do I want it down? Yeah. Okay. I have to talk to myself in my head here. So I hope everybody's enjoying their new Grand Marquise if you got it. I know that everybody's excited about that lantern. I did not get the lantern. I was like, I didn't know what I was going to use it for. I mean, there's a lot of cool ideas with it that you could use and give out gifts. So the main thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to glue this in the center only so I can twist it to where I need it. Now, because these are textured too, I'm thinking that, I didn't glue this one yet, I'm thinking that I want to put I don't know if glue dots on. Because they might stick better. These are sticky thumbs. I have these a long time, and I use these a lot. I know I've seen these at the Dollar Tree too. So I'm going to just pop one on here. I'm leaving the carrier on until I make sure where I'm going with them. Put this one here. And I'm going to bend these up a little bit. Just a little bit. Leave that one on. And then I'm going to do one more with it. And I just make sure that I go in there and the dot. Okay, so this way I can rearrange how I want to put them in. I don't know, maybe I should throw this like this. Okay, let me stick this one down first. Right in there. And then I'm going to stick this one down next. Just about there. And then this one next. Yeah, Diner Press really did a great job. Now, if they would make flowers and do the 3D embossing folder to do your leaves and your flowers, I think that would be a great success too, because it is easy and would be able to make your own dimensional flowers. I really like this. I bought Heartfelt, and I had to use it on my, because of it being so thick. I'm going to have that leaf going over there. Okay, So I grabbed my half pearls. I've had this. I just put everything in one so I know where they are and I can close them up. And I have everything mixed in there, but I do know that these are kind of cute too now that I'm looking at. These I got from the... No, I think the pearls will look better. So, I'm just going to put the half pearls in. I just think I'm going to use this size in the centers just to finish it off. There we go. And one more. And there you go. A clean and simple sympathy card using diamond press. Whoops, that wasn't stuck down. With diamond press kit from the box, making the box. The 3D embossing folder, if you got that. And if you have any kind of sympathies, I mean, you can use pre-used one. I know Anna Griffin has. I don't have none, but I know that they have them too. And also, like I said, this is a simple card to make with, and it gives a lot of drama. I think that the wow factor, I should say, gives a really great look. And you would never know that these were poinsettias from that box set. It just finishes it off and everything. So, okay, so if you are, please subscribe, and it's free. And if you want to leave a comment, want to see anything that I could do with Diamond Press's new things that I got, I'd be willing to sample. Like I told you, I am outside the box all the time. I love, it's a challenge for me, and I just like to create things totally different that nobody ever, it doesn't come to mind. But thank you again, and I hope you enjoy and have a happy crafting. Bye-bye.